Our next speaker will in that case be Clarke, with his speech entitled, How Did I Get Here? So with his speech entitled, How Did I Get Here? Please welcome Toastmaster Clarke.
Fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, and my fellow competitors. I was running, it was dark, it was a forest, the trees were closing in on me. There were men, they were behind me, they had guns, they were firing at me. The bullets were whizzing past me, thudding into the bark of 200-year-old trees, ricocheting off the rocks. I was running faster and faster. I was smashing through the brambles, tearing through. They were ripping my clothes, tearing them from me. I was panicking, I was running down a hill. It's getting faster and faster, more like a controlled fall, carrying on. And then suddenly, nothing. I'd run straight off the edge of the ravine. And I was falling. My arms cartwheeling about to no avail. I could see the river, raging torrent below me. Wham! I hit my chest. Air left my body. I was sucked under, turning, tossed around, up, down, left, right, sucking through for air. My lungs were bursting, burning. I struck out for what I thought was the top, swimming, kicking like mad, burst through the surface. A huge gasp of air. As the torrent then took me away again, whizzed me downstream. I'm still fighting against the water, fighting. And then I saw it. Over there, it was my saviour. I had to get to it. I struck out as fast as I could. I lunged. I grabbed it. A great big trunk of mahogany. A whole tree that was being whisked down this raging torrent. It was my saviour. I clung on. I was exhausted. I must have passed out. I came round. There was a sound I recognised. It was a winging sound. I was in a cage. I was clamped to my tree. I was being pushed towards these circular saws coming towards me. How was I going to get out of this? I was going to be planked. All of a sudden, wham! I got hit from the side. I was thrown off of the machine. I fell down, onto a pile of wood. There was more wood came on top of me. I was not being planked, I was being squashed. I was completely flattened. I must have passed out. I came round. Looking up, I was lying on something white, hard, cold. Then suddenly, two sides came up on me. A top was smashed down on top of me. I couldn't move again. Suddenly, I was upended. I grabbed hold of something to support myself. I was hanging there. I must have passed out. I came round. It was dark. I couldn't see. There was a faint sobbing sound in the background. It was a chink of light. I looked through. Could I see anything? And out of the blackness, suddenly, ripped open. The light flooded in. I was blinded. I couldn't see a thing. Didn't know what was going on. I blinked. I came round. And it was only then that I saw you, Mr. Toastmaster. And that, Mr. Toastmaster, is how I ended up in this wardrobe, in your wife's bedroom, in these underpants.